Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have an NA Sunday Night Conquest event for you. It should be a good one. Our first map is the Railroad Cut. You're getting an overview of that map right now. And then our second map for day is Towering Trunks. You're getting an overview of that map as well. Two very similar maps in that there's a lot of trees. Towering Trunks more than Railroad Cut, but two very diverse maps because Towering Trunks is big, Railroad Cut is small. With that being said, our teams for today on the Union, we have Hood's Division, Army of Northern Virginia, Pennsylvania Army, 65th Illinois, 33rd Alabama, and the Shenandoah Valley Regulars. And on the Confederacy, we have Sussy Brigade and I-Corps. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hello everyone, here we are with our first round on this very beautiful Conquest map. It is the Railroad Cut. For those of you who don't know what Conquest is, essentially there are 3 flags, and whoever controls a majority of them will cause the other team to start losing tickets. When people die, their team loses tickets normally, but the flags are an added bonus on top of that. So it should be a great, fun battle. Looking at our numbers, it is basically 100 v 100, very close to that. 200-man server on this fine Sunday night. We can see Union moving out to C. We can assume the Confederates are moving out to A. A is their closest point, so they're going there. They have a small detachment going there, whereas most of the Union is going for C. We can also see a decent Union force heading towards B. It looks like A and V, and then the rest of the Confederates are moving that way. On the top left of your screen, we have A and V Killer. This man right here, his perspective, a very cool one, seeing as he is an officer. And then on the top right, we have the 5th Florida's perspective from Zoo on the Union side. Killer's on the CSA side. So it should be enjoyable. Both sides will capture their respective points of contention. You can see that right now. They're both going in their direction. A is turning red. C is turning blue. But the fight at B is about to begin. Here we go. A and V and Killer is able to get there first. Union has captured C. Oh my goodness, that man just did a flip. Confederates capturing A. A lot more Confederates here on this point. Union's going to get wiped. I'm intrigued to what the Union were thinking there. However, this allows the Confederates to take control of B. I wonder if we'll be seeing the Union trying to go for A. Maybe that's why they sent everyone towards C as a possibility. Or maybe they're trying to get around the Confederate position here on B. Because as you can see, the Confederates are all just bunched up in the middle here. Very easy shots in the open. And we can see the Confederates starting to move towards the Union to try to get out of the open, because that's easy shots for the Union. Also, the Union just split apart right now. I-Corps and HD, well, really just the whole CSA team slamming in to HD here. HD slowly getting wiped. Confederates capturing B as well. It's 2-1. Union's losing tickets to the flags, and more Union are now coming in. This is so trickled out, spread out by the Union. I think I get what they were trying to do, shoot them from multiple angles, but Confederates just charging them out, and that's really screwing over what the Union want to do. CSA is not stopping either. You can hear the pacer test. One of my favorite tests back in the day. Still wish I would much rather take that test than the test I'm taking right now, but that's fine. Union actually winning the charge. Confederates a bit spread out. You can see the flags above the heads of every single character. And they're spread, and Union is just plowing through here. They're still winning this. Despite everything. Union, it looks like, keeping a small contingency at C. Confederate artillery missing. And then also Confederates have a small contingency at A to protect their points. Not a lot of tomfoolery can happen. Ninja rushing up.
Yeah, get him, Shadow. Get fucked. Oh no. Hold on. Let's talk about this the old-fashioned way.
5th NC sharpshooters try to talk their way out of stuff, but unfortunately it does not work for them this time. So Union is going to be decapping B. Union really killing a lot of these remaining Confederates here. There's a Union group. Nope, these are Confederates. It kind of looked like Union for half a second, but this makes sense. And you can see they don't want to be so bunched up, so Union's not keeping all those guys there. These Confederates probably won't do that much damage here to the Union as they decap the point B, which they have, and Union's going to start capping it. which is huge for the Union. I have Usually when watching this map, I've seen the CSA take B and then just hold that point for the rest of the game and win. So I am very pleased with how the Union's playing. We have Killer here from the Union side, taking shots here. I screwed that up earlier. Killer's on Union. And on the other hand, Zoo is on the CSA. I'm going to flip these screens around here quickly so that they're on their respective sides. There we go. Quick, easy fix. I apologize for that error, but now they're on the proper sides. So Union is readjusting here their lines. It looks like they're going to try to stay in the snake fence corn here to assist, or rather to get nice shots on the CSA if they try to go straight for B. It also provides good cover. They're actually continuing to go here. This is very interesting. I wonder if they see something, HD, hear something in their comms, because they're all in the Steam officer chat. We do have 1st Delaware, Lieutenant Colonel Bubblebutt on the railroad. I don't know what he's looking at. What is he looking at? There's nothing over there. So that's probably why HD is moving that way, because they see the 1st Delaware. Union moving back up here. Very interesting. Oh. So, let's see. Yeah, Union is slowly pushing up the snake fence. Not really slowly anymore. Some of them are moving up, some of them aren't. And the CSA is holding at this corner position. Again, I'm intrigued to why the Union is being very aggressive here. They have the opportunity to force the CSA to come into the open. But they aren't. And if anything, why are they only sending a few of their guys? But that's not my decision to make. CSA making a... Oh my goodness, they're just going straight for it. CSA has a huge opportunity to destroy each Union group here. I don't think they see that, though. And if they do, I don't know why. But they're going straight for the middle point. Who we have? 5th NC here in the middle. They are lowering the flag here. And it looks like they're going to successfully decap it. Union not really putting up much resistance. Our Union group on the left here is falling back because the CSA pushed forward. And now this Union group is just charging in to try to save the point. They're so heavily outnumbered. This is interesting. Usually another strategy is just to sit back and shoot the guys in the middle here, because, I mean, all these guys are just bunched up here. Union is giving tickets to the CSA, more CSA pouring in. CSA is going to win this charge very easily and capture the point. We have more Union coming from C. It is HD who we saw go over in that direction.
Good crouch until somebody dies.
They're now just realizing that we're not going to win this. We're not going to win this. So they're sitting on the fence here. CSA is going to cap B point. They have. That being said, 1st Delaware seem to be moving, and they are. They are moving in the direction of C. Who is holding up here at C? We have PA and 65th Illinois as well. So the huge part, even though 1st Delaware isn't doing much, look how many more men are holding this point. They're distracting a lot of men, and it's allowing their friendlies to secure this point with ease. They really took it back really quickly. It surprised me. Union coming back from main, getting their respawns, trying to get up there as quickly as possible so they can do something. This whole position is just favorable to the CSA in general. It looks like a baseball field. CSA has this nice snake fence that goes all the way around the this area that they can hit from pretty much any side. Union does have a nice corn position with the snake fence, but their other angle to shoot is that straight fence, which is not as good as a snake fence, of course. So, very, very interesting to see what the Union does to try to counteract this. Time will tell. We can see Union in mass coming through the corn here. And we never figured out who this was. This is ANV. They are now moving out with the Union. Union seems to be repositioning in this corn over here. Maybe they're going to try to charge up the CSA, come up behind them like we saw earlier. First Maryland meeting HD. And HE is going to win this pretty easily, despite First Maryland's best efforts. Union hitting engaged here. About 10 minutes into the battle. CSA not pushing forward here. They have a nice snake fence position. Union are able to secure this corner. How's First Delaware doing? First Delaware is still holding out here. And right as I say that, they move in. You see 65th and a bunch of tiny regiments to stop the First Delaware. Will they be able to do it? So, Bubble Butt and his boys. Oh my goodness. Please tell me they aren't going to team kill. Oh my goodness. I thought I saw a team stab. But these guys are going to be able to take... Oh my goodness. There's artillery right there. Nice shot. Hateful's laughing at the fact that Bubble Butt has died. Fascinating. Are they fighting? Oh, they're taking down the flag though. Let's quickly look back. Is anything happening over here? So Union have charged in the center here. I think this is more of a distraction. Union very close to winning that little area, but CSA are just swarming now. And CSA are going to be able to win that pretty effortlessly. First Delaware is able to key cap. That was more distraction, I think, because we have the rest of HD moving up to A point. Who do we have to stop them? 5th Florida. Let's see Zoo's perspective here, as he is trying to stop the HD, but unfortunately for him, he's the second to last guy left. Now the last guy left, and the HD is able to win that. CSA are probably alerted because they're in a Steam chat, and as we can see, movement by the CSA has already started. Conquest in without Steam chats is a little chaotic. These maps are huge. I don't know if I've seen Conquest being played on pub matches in a while. It's not like I've been on the game that much as of late. But moving in here is 5th on C. We can also see Union beginning to recap C. First Delaware distracting for a little bit, and that's huge, right? Because for those of you who don't know, the CSA are up 2 flags right now, so they're dealing double the amount of ticket loss to the Union, which is huge, especially in closer games. 5th NC here just trying to wipe the stragglers of the Union. Union is really spread out. Surprisingly, a decent amount of them are getting away. Not that flag, though. Confederates going down to engage right as they capture the C point back. But Confederates are still ahead. A decent amount of those HD boys are getting away. Very, very surprising considering all things. CSA is in shambles, not really. They're just so spread out. Union does have an opportunity here to try to take B if they want it. Again, they probably don't know the CSA is all spread out. In front here, we have part of HD. I see 5th Texas here. 18th Georgia. Can be hard to sometimes see those tags when they're sprinting along like that. They go to their favorite corner, the Union's favorite corner. We've seen them there go. We see them be there all round. Over here we have part of the Anderson's Brigade. I forgot. I think I don't remember what the BB stands for. I feel a little bad. I remember York though, and Lahaye as well. I remember them. So I think it was a battery, but we have more of I-Corps. Looks like probably the rest of I-Corps is holding up against this snake fence here, taking shots at the Union. Is this the A and D? Nope, it's PA with Ninja. Who do we got over here? There's A and B. So for now, it just looks like a shoot-off. Union needs to make a move. I mean, from this overview, Union's best opportunity would be right now. Just because look at how many CSA are at A right now. They probably don't know that, though. But regardless of that fact, here they go. Looks like PA is going for the point where HD and ANV are going to charge the Confederates. I like this type of push here. Granted, there's not a lot of people going to be bunched up on B, and the rest of the Union is just distracting the CSA. Will I-Corps be able to hold this? I really don't know. Yeah, no. As of now, no. I think it's gonna give enough. Gonna let their friendlies be able to decap and possibly recap the point at the minimum. Right? Probably at the maximum, because the rest of the Confederates here, Sussy Brigade, swarming in from the woods over there. I think that was 5th NC we saw over here. We have ANV pushing all the way. Unfortunately, I don't think they realize the rest of the Confederate team is here, and they're going to charge the PA out. B has been decapped. It probably won't be decapped for long, because there's no way the Union could stop this. More Union pouring in from the corn area. This might be closer than anticipated, folks. Union coming in from all sides. Oh, this is actually going to be close. Confederate artillery getting a beautiful shot. I think that was only 1 kill, though. 1 or 2. Give me your Zap Star here.
Oh, these are rebels. Ranks.
Zap is always a fun character to watch in game. He goes down.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother.
Fighting is still going on. Bits and skirmishes here. It looks like the Confederates... I don't know. There's more officers coming in. There's more Confederates coming in. 5th Florida is also showed up here. I think the Confederates have won this melee. Union almost capping their point, but... Oh, what happened to that body? But despite all of that, despite the Union's best efforts to take the point, probably the best opportunity they've had, it looks like it's going to fail in the end. 5th Florida now getting charged out here. Zoo is still going. Never. Oh, he's still going. Zoo going down there. So, Union, I'm intrigued to see if they're going to go, if they're not going to go, because it was a close melee. They could possibly charge in and win. How close is the rest of the... I mean, Union has more men closer to B right now. If they want to go, it wouldn't be a terrible idea. Some guy, this brave soldier, is trying to save this flag. So, speaking of that, the rest of the Union is charging in. There's a lot more Union here than CSA. CSA is still trying to come in from spawn, and Union will prevail on the point of contention. Confederates not being able to cap that point. And Union still in this fight despite being at taking losses. Way before the Confederates will even be at taking losses. Union just needs to back off the point. Let the CSA come to them. Is this some first Delaware tomfoolery? It is. Who is up here? These guys are holding really far back.
Yes, yes. Gotta do this.
Yo, get that officer crossing the field on the gun.
There's only a couple of Union. I think these smaller regiments were told to defend, but they don't have a flag, so their respawn takes a little bit. Bubble Butt going to try to take out the Union artillery. That guy didn't get shot. Did he? I don't know. Who do we have here? We have Rob here. Union capturing B. Not the Confederates. Rob is doing a good job of dodging the CSA guys. He does a big loop. Gets a kill. But goes down. Still a lot. These are just wasted Union tickets. They're... I don't know if they're raising the flag. I don't think they have a flag. Let's head back to the major. Oh my goodness, there's a big charge happening and I'm missing it. Confederates reforming and are now pushing in. Union being slowly trickled out earlier by their first charge to take the point. Allows the Confederates to have numerical advantage with all their respawns. More Union coming in from the corn. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll do anything but cause the Union to lose more tickets. And it looks like they're just trying to get a flag out. Never mind. They aren't charging in. Wooly is trying to get that flag away. Picks it up twice. I don't even know how that's possible. There's just Union and Confederates running by each other.
Time to run! Time to run!
Ah!
Phantom. And it looks like those flags are going to be able to get away. Well done to them. But Union are going to lose B. And first Delaware is wiped, but Union put on a heck of a fight here. The unfortunate thing is that Union can't hold C. And that's just allowing them. So even when they start winning at B, because of the first Delaware, they are losing tickets because they don't hold a majority of the points at any point in the game, which is crazy to think about. And because of that, Union's now breaking. That Confederate guy just died. Yeah. So Union at breaking. I don't know what else the Union really can do. They've done a lot. We'll see what they try to do. Union capturing C, but not like it matters because the Confederates have now captured the B point in the middle of the map. There it is. So, Union. This is kind of a sucky map for the Union, but there's always ways to overcome. It's, I don't know. CSA are doing what they need to do. Union trying a lot of new things throughout the match. Maybe not new strategies, but they're doing different things, which I can appreciate more than anything. They've tried to go for A. They've attacked B from different angles, different ways. First Delaware is probably the MVP of the CSA right now. Just because they keep on capping C, and that's always causing the Union to lose C. They might not be doing the most fighting or the important fighting, but they're making sure that the Union cannot not lose tickets from flags. Always forcing them to lose. Union coming around to their favorite corner on this map again. We have another decent-sized Union group coming through. The corn here, that is HD. They're coming from C. And then we have PA. I think PA is going to try to go for A. Time will tell. See if the Union as a whole tries to go for A. Because if they go for A, if they do that, I don't know of any CSA group that'll go for C. Only First Delaware would. First Delaware actually might get around right now. We'll see if these two groups hit each other. That'd be funny if they did. Union bonsaiing towards the point. Not a lot of Confederates in the area. I mean, there's a decent amount, but we'll check back. I want to check back in the woods there in a minute, but for now, CSA coming out of the woods. I think they're trying to bait the Union, possibly, because we can see these HG guys coming in this direction, getting slaughtered. The Union bunching up here at B, which is not the thing you want to do. Union now very outnumbered. Shots being engaged in the woods right now. PA slamming into the first Delaware.
Hey, go birds.
I see 5th Florida here as well. Zoo.
I gotta run!
And PA is able to successfully... Oh, never mind. There's more of them here. Confederates taking losses here. It looks like PA is able to successfully destroy First Delaware and company, and CSA charging in mass, and they're going to win that. B has been neutralized, though, so that will temporarily stop the Union from losing tickets. We do have more Union. I think A and V. You can see Killer's View there. They have nice shots right now. All these guys are clumped up in the open. Very easy shots. Should be anyways. And because of that, the Confederates are backing off. They're only trying to keep a couple men on the point to cap. And it looks like they will cap the point of contention. What a shock. I would not have expected it from this game. We do have a couple of Confederate stragglers in the woods. Holding back, making sure PA doesn't advance anymore, more than anything. Confederates capturing B, going to the snake fence, very close to the Union here.
Union line to the north. Light them up. Light them up. Union line to the north. Start fire.
You heard the man. So it looks like 1st Maryland and part of Anderson's brigade taking shots. This officer, help, is getting ever so closer to the Union lines here. Oh, will he make it out? No, oh my goodness, he gets domed. Poor officer. Poor help. So, I think this match has really been only the slow death of the Union. That's what it appears in a lot of these conquest modes that I've seen as of late, meaning the match that I watched on Friday and this one, where one team has a bias on the map, and the team that has that bias slowly chokes out the other team. And we can see the Confederates doing that to the Union. Union doing two-pronged attack here. You have their first prong gathering up on this corner here. Looks like, I think this is possibly Anderson's brigade. And I can't tell, a mix of regiments are holding up into that woods as well to distract. And we have the PA attempting. I don't know if they're going for A or not. Looks like the PA is actually going off of A, and they're going to try to go behind the Confederates, but little do they know. Maybe they do know. But 5th Florida is pushing up the zoo, doing the good old walk and aim. Look at his screen compared to what I see. That is really weird. Like, he looks like in melee mode, but on my screen, he's not, and he just goes in for the stab. PA charging in as a distraction here. So yeah, these Confederates easily wipe that. That's when the Union need to charge. Their charge is a little spread out now, but nonetheless, maybe they didn't know the PA was going that way. Maybe PA changed direction last second, but here they go. As of right now, it looks like the Confederates will win. Even if they lose this mini charge, there are guys at A, 5th Florida possibly, still holding back. And the Union hit last stand. For those of you who don't know what last stand is, essentially, if you are dead and you're waiting to respawn before last stand is hit and last stand is hit, you spawn in the game. But everyone that dies after last stand will no longer be able to play the game. They were dead till the end of the round. So Union, because of this, all their guys are just falling back. We can see everybody, Union, just falling back, trying to go to a location, probably C, to try to knock the Confederates down the last. That's really the Union's last chances. They got to bundle up together, shoot the CSA down to last stand, or try to cap another point, but that just seems like that'd be a waste of lives. But nonetheless, it is an option. So Union seem to be forming up at C, because if you do capture all 3 points, a counterattack happens, and you have 3 minutes to fully recap one of the 3 points. And the Union can't let that happen. That's why the Union's not going and hiding in that house. So, who's this lone soldier out here? We have Hateful. Will the Colonel be able to get him?
That's rather embarrassing, ain't it?
Yeah, there you go, bitch. 2-0.
And I got killed until I stabbed him. What the? This game is melee, man.
You're bad. Shut up.
A little bit of trolling as they... Minuscule amount of trolling. So Union is gathered up here. It looks like they have a majority of their force holding up on the snake fence at C. Makes sense. We also have Union artillery in the back getting ready as well, and then we also have a Union group. Looks like they're just holding this corner so the CSA cannot take this snake fence. So it's only a matter of time before the Union die. We'll see how that happens if it does happen. Well, I know CSA could just all F9 miraculously. Here they come. So CSA having 2 prongs here. The main one going straight in for the kill. The other one going around to the side. Here we go. Union spending a lot of shots on the first 2 guys. So a lot of the Union shots are now gone. And the Confederates still have all their shots. So Union's going to be able to hold this wave. Confederates did not charge in mass. They still have a lot of men up here, as you can see with the flags. But the second part of this attack, first GA is now going to come to the side of the Union. A lot of Confederates up top. Now you can see them. Union artillery, I did not see that killed. But Union's going to be able to hold that. More Confederate charge up top. Who do we have here? We have, looks like 6 Georgia with Walker's division. Some of HD2. Oh my goodness, who is out here? We have A and V charging out. They are killing those Confederates there. I see the Union regiments from the top are now coming down. And it looks like the Union's going to be able to hold this Confederate assault. Not many Union left, though. More Confederates coming in from the top here. It's like a fun defensive game mode. That would be a cool game mode in War of Rights, is like a fort. Like one team defends a point and the other team has to try to take it. That would be lots of fun. I just really described the skirmish game mode. But rather it's more confined to a smaller, like Boulevard Heights readout as an example, except more 40, more like a siege game mode. That's probably a better way to say that. 5th NC charging in here at the remainder of the Union guys by the artillery, wiping that. Near the bunks. We have the rest of the Union bunched up here. The rest of 5th NC is over here, slowly inching their way. Doug taking some beautiful shots here. I hope he has a little mat.
Dad like a bitch.
That's what Savvy would say.
Oh, what's up? What we want me then?
He dead. Wow, Johnny Reb getting the sound pad, getting a beautiful shot. There's not a lot of Union. Where are they? There they are. That's it. That is it for our first round here of Conquest. A typical Conquest round. Confederate bias map. They slowly killed the Union, and that decided it, really. It'll be interesting to see casualties, though. But, yeah, well done the Confederates. They did exactly what they needed to do. Union tried different things, tried different approaches a little bit. I like it. It just unfortunately didn't work because just the Confederates did what they needed to do. Well done to them. And with that being said, we will see you guys in the second round of Conquest. Here we are with our second round here. Towering trunks. If you can't tell, there's a lot of trunks, a lot of trees. Look at that. Beautiful. Almost looks like it could be a horror game. Just add some fog and make it night. Again, looking at our numbers, CSA of 6 more men, but 200-man server. So yeah, this map a little bigger than last map, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's a little bigger. Yeah, it's only a little bigger, not by much. So Union spawn over here. They're closer to A. You can see them going that direction. They also are sending men in the direction of the C point. I don't know why that is the C point. It should be B. That should be C, but I don't know. Confederates splitting up into 2 groups. They're going for B and then sending the rest of the guys towards C. Union artillery having a prime position on this map. Granted, it's not great because infantry can just go around you and it's very hard to turn cannons. But regardless, Union does have artillery here, which can be helpful. Speaking of artillery, how many numbers does everyone have? Union has 8 on artillery and Confederates have 2. Isn't the Confederate artillery over here? Yeah, I think it is. Are these guys artillery, right? Yeah, I think they are. Yep, they are. So, CSA artillery just sucks on this map. My goodness, where are the guns? Like, what are they going to hit? Like, they could defend B, but it's not like the Union's ever going to go to B unless they do a little trolling, which wouldn't surprise me if that happened this round. So Union split up into 2 groups here. Majority of them seem to be at A, which I find fascinating, because why would you just send a tiny group to A like the Confederates are doing? That would make the most sense in my mind. But because Union have a lot less men at sea compared to the CSA.
Take your
Go
loads.
on the chevron, boys.
And so, Confederate
Moving.
slowly inching towards the sea point. Union capturing the sea point as well. And so Union trying to position their artillery in the most prime positions so that they can really have something shooting in any direction in case the CSA come in many different directions. You can see the CSA begin to inch down this fenceway, Union moving up. We have the PA up here. Where's the rest of this Union going? I really can't tell. Who is this? The Union moving? Yep, they are moving over here in mass. Let's go back over here where the action has just begun. PA is going to have to hold off for as long as they can. Confederates need to move quickly before the rest of the Union can get here. Because Union's not going to charge in the open. They have a snake fence over there as well, and that's what they're probably going to use. Confederates capturing B. Union still dealing ticket loss to them, and Confederates are out in the open. Union's not going to get here in time. Milk getting a couple kills. Artillery shot maybe getting 1 or 2 kills. I don't know. More Confederates pouring in. It just seems like the Confederates always have more men. More of a presence, if anything. So, Confederates getting on the point of contention. They are decapping it. Union has a beautiful opportunity to get beautiful shots on the Confederates. Like, look at, there's a lot of them bunched up here. So they should be doing. Confederates being smart, spreading out their men. They're having some of their men. Nope, they're not going all the way back, but at least they don't have all their men on sea. A lot of gunshots. C has been neutralized. So, and Union charging. I still don't understand this, but oh well. I'm not on the field. I don't know what they're seeing. So they actually are winning this relatively quickly. They're going to get wiped if they keep going, though. The Union is very spread out here. Yeah, Confederates in mass falling back. Union, do they have a flag? They don't even have a flag. So Union just charged out. They pushed them out. Here comes a flag. But Union holding a lot of their men back. Again, I like that. I like that they're not charging everybody. It allows them to stay here and fight. Even if the guys on C die, the Confederates that went towards B are now arriving, and Confederates are charging out to prevent this cap of C. Because no one's losing tickets from the flags right now. It is solely the ticket loss on both sides. So Union still raising that flag. More Union pouring in. More everybody pouring in. Looks like all of Union is in the center, whereas Confederates are still trickling in. This is crazy. Where is the rest of the Union team? I think they got wiped in that earlier part, and they're trickling in. I mean, numbers-wise, it's a 10-man imbalance. Nothing terrible, but it can impact the game a little bit. 10 men you can still overcome, though. But Union getting wiped. Lucky, I think he got team killed, but the CSA are going to be able to successfully cap the C point and take this lead again. So I really don't know what to say. I think this map is Union bias because we saw the Union get here before. But I think it's the fact that they had, this is, if we're looking at numbers wise, right? So it's now 11 man in balance, right? Union has 8 men on artillery. And that's 20 man in balance infantry wise. Which that is a considerable amount considering infantry. And artillery is hard because I mean you just saw how effective that artillery was. They had time to get ready too, and they did not get ready. So Union reforming up on this point. Union's got to do some tomfoolery if they even want a shot at winning this. They need to send a tiny group to B to decap, tell them to hide, and repeat. That's what I do. We can see the Union coming out here trying to get the flag. That officer getting domed. Are they getting the... No, they're actually going to decap the point. My goodness. PA being a little risky here. They are not going to make it. The flag is being decapped, though, because they are in skirmishing. You need to be in skirmishing, which means you need to be with 3 or more people. Honestly, this is... No way, yeah, that's what I thought. All those PA guys died. He needs to run with that flag. We can see Sue here getting that kill. And the Confederates will still have control of the point. Union needs to do some tomfoolery. I wonder if this is the tomfoolery group that is being sent to take out the B point. What do we have here? Where are they at? There they are. Look at them go. Some HD guys, the Palmetto sharpshooters. They're moving over towards B. Hopefully they aren't spotted. There are a couple of Confederates over at B. So it might be a little difficult for them to push that way. Who is pushing up here? We have first Delaware actually taking part in action. Not doing a little trolling this round. They got pushed back very easily.
Oh. Come here. Come here, you fuckers.
That's right. Bitch. Yeah, that's right. I can't walk.
First Maryland coming in to assist. Are more Confederate? Yeah, they're more trickling in. So this tiny skirmish has turned into a brawl. Oh my goodness, I've heard that sound before. Not in a long time. Union hitting engaged. Oh my goodness, the spread of these men. So many skirmishing out of lines. And they win that successfully. Remainder of the Confederates that were not charging in that are now charging out into A and B and HD. They're mostly A and B. I saw HD officer, so. And Confederates are going to easily win this. Confederates could just go for the cap and win the game. Go cap A. That might be a little risky, though. And yeah, no, Union they're just getting slaughtered here. Those artillery guys go over to infantry. Yeah, a couple of them dead. I can get having in a artillery officer in because you just get that extra pistol, which is what you need. How is this Union group doing? They're about to arrive at B. There are a couple of Confederates, but it looks like they can handle these guys. Here they go. We have Goose here. Is he hiding in the shot? I think he's just making sure there's no tomfoolery occurring. But little does he realize. He's got to realize those aren't his guys. Lamb going out, but Goose probably sees him now and probably sees the rest of his guys. Goose is actually going to try to stop this. A little risky. Honestly, he probably should try. Oh, we have Sharps coming out now. Goose taking a long time. Did he hit? No, he did not. Oh my goodness, bro.
Get your loads back. Get your load back.
Oh my goodness, he just shot his friendly. No.
Where are we going to hide when we pull this down? Where are we going to hide?
Yep, so you can hear, obviously, that they are doing the little tomfoolery strategy. It's very fun to do. But Goose hitting his second shot. B has been neutralized, but there's only 2 of them now. So they aren't going to be able to do anything more to B. That's unfortunate for them. Well done to Goose there. See, discipline is key. Union was not disciplined there. Are the Confederates going to A, or are they? No, just kind of. Nope, they're just reforming around C. They have taken this artillery. Are they blocking? Oh my goodness. So this is quite interesting of a strategy. They're using the caissons and artillery.
Turn it all the way the fuck around.
I think they're going to try to use it as cover. Or are they
Maybe.
trying... Are, no way. I think they're trying to block the Union from being able to decap or cap the point.
Oh, stop. Okay. Now I'm gonna take the cannon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's fucked. Now open the fucking powder keg, cause you can't move it while it's open, right?
You can.
Oh, you still can?
Try
Yeah.
turning it a little bit more, Wolf, because you can still get on the side.
Just fuck this all up. Fucking.
That's what I'm gonna do. Don't worry about it.
Matter of fact, make it even. Just fucking cannon and shoot the cannon and flip it.
Yeah.
Okay, the odds of that happening is very low.
Confederates taking shots at the Union that are moving through the woods here. Have the Confederates hit anybody towards B? It looks like they have.
In the fucking woods. Hurry up.
I'm hurrying.
I'm trying to hurry up because they can obviously sense the Union presence. Probably hear it now. This is really funny if this works. Confederates using the canister. Now they're pushing the cannon forward. I want to keep this in view just so we can keep their progress going. You can kind of see how things are going. Confederates finally hitting engaged, but 15 minutes into the match. Very, very slow. All right, so they're slowly inching that forward. So, and here come the Union. We will see if their strategy has worked or not.
I don't have ammo. Let me pick up the flag. I don't have ammo. Let me pick up the flag.
If this works.
Are you fucking idiots? Look what we did. You did it.
Oh my. No way, the artillery shot pushed the thing more into the view of that. No way, they can't do it. They either can't or they aren't trying.
Nice try, faggot.
I'm sorry about that. Look at that, they can't get it. They can't. They can't. Oh my, this is the greatest troll in War of Rights history. B has been recapped by the Confederates. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't believe that worked. More Confederates charging in now. And the Union's gonna, oh my, that worked. That actually worked. Oh my, that worked. Here comes 1st Maryland.
I got me one.
And 5th NC. Oh my goodness. This is... that is phenomenal. There's no way that should be allowed, but that's just hilarious. See, we have a couple guys trying to get the flags away.
Might kill that motherfucker.
These guys in a meal off, they can't seem to hit each other though. There he goes.
Oh, he's taking his time.
Shred wants to kill Saddle Rush. Saddle Rush gets this kill. Union going down the taking loss because of that. But Union able to resecure their flags. But yeah, this is just the slow death of the... No, are they back repairing this? That artillery shot pushed that thing even closer to prevent that from being kept. Oh my goodness, bro. What the heck? Who knew you could do that? Nice shot. That's a thing to come on. But... oh my goodness. Oh, bro, I'm still just shocked at that. That's just amusing. That's just that's just really funny. Union seem to be going towards A right now. Maybe they're going to try to go for B instead of C. Seeing as going for C hasn't worked yet. And even when they had it originally, they still lost it. 5th Florida moving through the back here, doing a little trolling, going for A. But little do they realize most of the Union team is heading this way. So have fun, Zoo. Can you see him? No, he can't. Okay, good. He kind of stopped for a moment. I was like, what? Did they see him? You can see Zoo's view right here. He's looking down the corn. Not the corn. The straight fence there. So it looks like they're just trying to go around, do a minuscule amount of trolling. As you can see, there's a decent amount of Union who is held up at this A point. It is a couple of HD guys. They said southwest. So they do see him. Let's see what it is like from Zoo's perspective, as we can see. We can hear Zoo. They're crouching down. They're just waiting. Very interesting.
Train line food, am I right, fellas?
Both sides just waiting here for something to happen. I'm surprised Zoo hasn't moved out, maybe because he's just waiting for the Union to go. But the Union see him. You can see an officer coming up on their left. They now see him. They're moving that way. We're going to follow them for a moment. There we go. Zoo's friendly getting shot. Union now pushing up. Zoo's about to run into them. Poor Zoo's men. Zoo's men are getting absolutely slaughtered. And as we can see, Union are just pushing them out. There's Zoo going down. That's unfortunate. 5th Florida trying to do a little bit of trolling, but they failed to do so. Who's moving up here? I think we have A and V. I think they're gunning it for B. Confederates. Where are they going? They're going to A. Here they go. Drax leading this. I wonder if they will see the Union moving. You should be able to see him. They should be able to see him. Drax does, and he's in pursuit
I gotta hold up
of this Union line. It looks like the rest of the Confederates, though, are going to be heading towards A. Actually, the Union in mass is going towards the B point. This is fascinating. So it looks like, oh, never mind. Looks like they're going back from the backside, and they're going to try to push the C point in the open. Here we got 1st Delaware.
Gosh. Run it up, boys.
There they go. Bubble butt is dead. 1st Delaware is getting slaughtered here. Not surprising as they're in the open. We can see Drax guys holding up in the corner. Union in mass going for B, uncontested B, whereas the Confederates, they have stopped going to A. I do not know if they know that the Union... We can see Drax guys, they're now charging out. They definitely know the Union are up to something. They have to. Charges happening here. Confederates pushing back in. They're going to wipe out the Union force that was there. And with that being said, majority of the Union are still going to get through here. They're going to get the B. Confederates are now pushing to A as well. Another Union group. They're going to be able to go around to C. So we have 5th NC, part of AB here as well. 1st Georgia. They are now going into engage with this group pulling up here, HD. 5th NC, I don't know how much success they will have. They're still reloading. The Union is. Nice shot by Rob. And now the rest of the Confederates are coming in to point.
Cheeto, pull back.
Independent fire.
Not Cheeto. Nice. Oh, I thought he hit a guy. The guy just crouched. Maybe I was looking at the wrong guy. Did Cheeto just get team killed? Probably not. Confederates decapping A. It looks like they're probably going to decap and be able to recap as well. That's my guess. More Confederates pouring in, so I think they're going to be able to do that. We need to quickly check on these other points because a counterattack could happen here. Confederates have control at C. The race for B and A is on. B is currently being decapped. B has been decapped. A is about to be decapped as well by the Confederates, it looks like. I don't know if Union is able to hold this. That would be very huge. Give their team a chance. I don't know how much of a chance, though, but Union are holding. Union hitting breaking. The difference between the Union and the CSA is vast. But Union turning the tide in this battle right now? Is it too little, too late? I don't know. Time will tell. But here move the CSA. They're going to be Union kind of spread out here around B, and the Union has captured the B point successfully.
He's moving in.
Damn nice work, Zap.
I see a hunter.
Maybe twice.
jockey off of me!
Union Scout, southeast.
Don't
Guard him out, he would not shoot you.
Don't hit a friendly.
Doug wants him. Doug gets pushed out.
No!
Come on, boy!
Yeah,
Dog,
team
I
kill.
owe you $5.
So they're going, but they little do they realize that there is the HD right now. Oh my goodness, are they going to see him? They do, and they're going to slam into them right as they take their shots. They still don't know they're behind them. They still don't know. They, oh my goodness, they really didn't know. So they went that way while the other Confederates are pushing towards the point 5th and C. I don't know if there was a miscommunication, but they're about to get slaughtered outside of B. So Confederates didn't taking losses. Union's ahead 2-1 on flags. There is a slight chance Union can still win. Well,
Zapstar, I'll let you know Doug is dead.
Yeah, I'm with you, Hunter.
Let's go!
let's see. Here goes Maryland.
Come on, boys!
Let's go.
Is that a city boy?
Get up!
Will the power of Maryland and Zapstar be able to take this point away from the Union?
This is a kid, motherfucker. Are you waiting for my little fake doll?
Confederates are going to win.
What is wrong with you?
Shut up. That's what's wrong.
Motivation, let's go!
Get fucked, city boy.
We got it! Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Keep stabbing each other.
So the power of Zapstar and Maryland.
You win though.
And Dressel, what a great voice too. They are taking this point. Matt, oh my goodness, everyone's pouring in. Oh, Sussy. No way he gets away this. Oh, I thought that was the Union flag. It was blue. But Confederates look like they'll be able to retake B. Yeah, so all of that for nothing. I mean, Union are ahead. They have taken the lead for a little bit. So it was worth a shot. Not all for nothing. I'm sorry. But yeah, more Confederates moving over towards B. I don't know if that's just a falling back. We missed something. Union beginning to move out through the woods. This would be the chance for the Union to go for C. There's not a lot of Confederates there, as you can see. Ninja leading his boys. I don't know if they're going to B or they're going to try to turn around to C. The thing with Conquest, I shouldn't say that because they have Steam Chat, but it can be a little more difficult to figure out where enemies are just because of how big the maps are. Really, dude, the question is this Kason still here? Confederates, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? I'm sorry. This is just hilarious. That's just phenomenal. PA slamming into someone here in the woods. It is a larger Walker's Division and Anderson's Brigade, I Corps. A larger force taking out the Union here. So, but more Union have slipped past. It is A&V and Killer. Look at that sun killing my eyes right now. But will the Confederates in the corn that are right next to them be able to see them? 1st Maryland and Zapstar. Wow. A&V is going to be able to... No, they're not. Why would they shoot? I don't think that guy... Oh. I don't know if he sees them. Oh, they're still going. They want him dead. I don't know if he saw him. Did he alert the friendlies? Union got wiped here, obviously. Confederates in mass moving towards wiping out this group. Who is this poor Union group? PA. PA and his 5 men are attempting to brace, but they get wiped. A&V and Killer have slipped through the enemy lines and are now moving towards B. So I guess Union having more of a chance here with their slow progression. Let's see. A&V will probably be successful here on the point. Who do we have? Are we even?
We're in Massacella. Like if you look outside, this is what it would look like. What the hell? Oh shit!
It's clear. It's clear, guys. They just accidentally revealed their position to the Confederates. 5th NC here. That's really humorous. But we have a couple 5th NC guys. I don't know. It'll be a close fight here. More Confederates are pulling it in the distance.
Fuck you, Bob.
He was trying to call to his private friend to help him, but it just wasn't from what I saw. It's a 2v2. A&V winning.
Oh my god.
Still more 5th NC, but Huncho running sideways.
Only 2 more there.
One A&V guy left. And he goes down.
We got it, boys.
They did it successfully, fully pushing out the Union. Yeah, where are these guys going? Where are they going? They're going back to B. So, C is open, but there's a little bit of a dilemma here. I don't know if you can...
Push back in place.
Are they trying to make... Oh my goodness. Oh, I thought that was a Union guy. There is a Union guy there, though. Why are they putting a guy here?
Oh, there we go. Wrong way.
That is hilarious. Okay. So, let's see. Who do we have here? We have Hazard here from Hunt's Division. It looks like he's going to do a little bit of trolling, as they say.
Fellas, don't. I just wanted to see it for myself. Nice, gentlemen. I appreciate the craftsmanship.
Yeah,
Solid. It was fun. I don't have a load. I'm not going to shoot you.
Unadulterated fucking cheat. You fucking cheat.
Who said that?
I have Brando. False surrender, Kenosha 2020.
Fucks.
They got the officer. Oh no! What a betrayal!
Hi.
Yeah, well, they got him. You didn't hit me last stand though. Is he trying to get over this?
Your mom's a hoe. You're built like a tree. And you can all on my wee-wee.
You heard it here, folks. Oh my, here they come! PA.
Cheaters.
Dang, Ninja. Dang.
That was a team kill.
Dad, Jim, Ninja, I killed them all over here. You come over here and shoot me.
That artillery shot did nothing.
Yeah, fuck you.
Okay,
Nobody let them grab a lanyard on these cannons.
Hey,
That's what I just said. I killed the entire artillery, and Ninja just crouches down and shoots me.
He's in.
Yeah, he does that sometimes.
Did you hear what I was yelling in game at him?
No.
we have Beowulf
Your
here.
mom's a hoe. You're built like a tree. So go ahead and suck on my wee wee.
from the west. Watch out.
Gets one. Never mind. He's dead. So are they gonna get? They really can't.
Oh, I got in here. Aha.
Yep.
He figured it out, folks. He got it.
No, I can't get out.
Oh, one of our guys is doing it.
Hey, well, that's fine. They got the decap.
Can't get it either.
Bobby, you OG for this one. You go.
Gotta do some climbing, you know.
Well done there to King Bob here
Kinda looks
from
like you're
PA.
stroking one off, but I'm not gonna go against it.
Hey man, don't king shame me.
So, the Point C has been decapped here. These guys are probably surprised. Where are they at? No, that was Union Artillery. I thought that was a CSA for a moment. I was going to be like, whoa. So, it's really, the Union just slowly dying. That's still another problem with Conquest. Right? It's not necessarily a problem. It's just a part of the game. But it's Last Stand, and we're going to be at Last Stand for a couple more minutes because the map is so big. I mean, if you have Union Rambos and they survive, they will be there for a while. But CSA is going to win this regardless. It's just going the inevitable. Here goes Drax and his boys. Look at this charge. A little beautiful there. One of those guys goes down.
Load faster.
King Bob is boasting that he beat the level. Let's see. He's still alive. No, Pops is not going to be able to cap.
Well, the reason why Killer is mad is last 2 weekends ago.
No, I'm in a fucking trap. Come here, boy. Fight me with your bayonet. Yeah, you missed anyway, dumbass.
Well, I think it's like breaking camel.
Fucking stab this man, please.
I'm gonna come.
The only thing I could think is Killer is just
Get the flag up. Get the flag up.
tired of people not.
So it looks like, will the Confederates be able to get it? I mean, we know what's happening over here. They're just trying to kill off the rest of the Union. I'm intrigued by this story.
Killer might make the freaking campaign for Sunday.
Wait, can the flag try to get in there?
Yeah.
I'll try. Oh,
Not
yeah,
working.
shit. We gotta get it unstuck, guys. Gotta get it unstuck.
No, you can. If you go up here, you can get it.
Oh, move out.
Alright, this guy's got me.
Go here, you can get it.
Oh, they got artillery.
So they,
Go ahead.
Oh, no,
now
like
it's
either
Yeah,
go
get
in
it
turtle mode
unstuck.
or
Down.
freaking.
Hey, look at that, fellas. We're
So let's go over to A now that the fun of that has dissipated. Let's see who's gonna win, Lamb or Roman. Oh, never mind, Lamb or Shell Shock. Maybe Lamb. Or, I don't know. I thought I saw another one there. Nice shot by Lamb. Wait. No, that wasn't.
I think it's ours.
I almost just got shot. Somebody shoot those guys.
But
Shoot that CSA Rebel Rambo!
the CSA are just rambling at this point. They finally captured C. Took them a hot minute, but they got it done. And here they come. Here's the last major. That officer does not want. Okay, I thought he was running away. I thought that officer wants no part in this. And they're gonna die. There's only like 2 left, 1 left, 2 left, 2 left, 1 left. They're all dead. Where's they got another Union guy over here? Never mind, he's dead.
Accept my surrender.
A has been neutralized here. Where are the last? Oh my goodness. What the heck?
I was sleeping on the couch.
Guys, I wonder where the last Union guy is. I'm sorry.
Oh, you holding that corn?
Well, he's dead. I'm sorry that I missed that moment because the button that I hit, my hotkey for the hotkey that I hit for going between different scenes in OBS is control, and that goes to go down. Like look at that, I hit control, it goes down. But
Almost up there, buddy.
we have two. How'd they do this with two? Did they change it back to out of line? Oh, never mind. There's a lot of Union guys in here. A and V is bussin', but they're very quiet. They are not bussin'. And Union has captured C, delaying the inevitable. Oh my goodness, CSA is going to have to trek all the way across the map to get to B.
Yeah, I know, right?
Looks like Drax boys are going to be the first to get over there. Goondog leading them all, though. Look at him go. Actually, Vanzel might beat Goondog there. What is the closest? You can see all the CSA. They're just mass running to the point. Do they have... Oh, they're not hiding the phone.
Sacrifice myself. Good luck, guys.
What is he doing? Oh, he said he's sacrificing himself. Where is Mr. Phantom going? Where is he going? Is he trying to preserve the flag? Where is he going? Oh, I think he's just more of a distraction. So that AV could pop up behind. 'Cause look at them, they're all... Can you see him through this window? It's just pitch black, you really can't. It'd be funny if you could close doors as a ghost. Anyways, oh, we have our first CSA guy, artillery. JMP. Oh my goodness, you gotta hit that. You got, oh my, bro. He dies, but that's...
Oh, your shots are gone.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there's another one. And here they come. They're trickling in here.
Hey, liberal, what's up?
Let me get the kill.
They do not realize the rest of A and V is just in here. They're doing a little trolling here. Oh, Cam's... No, Cam, what are you doing?
Oh, they're in the house.
The CSI hitting braking. Here they go. Yeah, Union's about to fully be dead here in a minute, and that'll do it for the second round. This is basically a repeat of the first round in almost every way, shape, and form, except a little more tomfoolery by the CSA. Really nothing much to say. I appreciated the Union trying to do different things. It was enjoyable to watch, but hey, that's the great part about War of Rights, is you can play these maps in the future, try even newer strategies, slightly different strategies, and still have a different outcome. So, with that all being said, here we go to the post-game interview. Here we are with the post-game interview for our NA Sunday Night Conquest event. We had two rounds. The first one on Railroad Cut, the second on Towering Trunks. CSA won both of them in decisive fashion. We have representatives from both sides tonight, leaders who are leading the match, obviously, and we're going to get strategy and more. So, let's go through and introduce everyone. So, from the USA, we have Hazard.
Howdy, fellows. I am Hazard. I run the 1st Tennessee Infantry in Hood's Division, and tonight I was not Grand Stratton. That's not the word everyone else uses. I was running HD tonight.
And then we have Zen.
Hello, everybody. I'm Zen. I run the Bloody 5th Texas of HD, and I was Hazard's backup in command, helping him out in scouting.
And then we had the Killer.
Hi, I'm Killer.
Thank you. So those are our USA representatives. Now on to our CSA representatives. First we have Zapstar.
Hey lads, I'm Captain Zapstar, Officer Commanding 1st Miler.
We have York.
What's up, guys? I'm Major York, Major of Blackshear's Battery and Shadow Leader of I-Corps.
Then we have Cheeto.
Hey, what's up, fellas? It's General Cheeto, leading Anderson Brigade, which is I-Corps, along with Walker's Brigade. And York is my secret assassin.
And then last but not least, we have Doug.
What is up, guys? Captain Doug here with the 5th NC.
So with that being said, let's talk about the first round railroad cut. The CSA won, so we'll ask them first. What was your guys' strategy going into the round, and how did you guys react to the ever-changing battlefield?
Don't lose.
That was literally the plan.
Yeah.
It was just a win. That was all. Ultimately, we do what we always do. We push center really hard, and we reacted to the enemy's movements. That sum it up, lads?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
Sums up pretty well.
All right, cool. So we'll move on to the USA. What was your guys' strategy going into the round, and how did you guys react to the ever-changing battlefield?
First of all, though, Hazard, I would like to big up the Union tonight, okay, for our amazingness. So first map, you know, we spawned in with Cav. We had lovely pistols. My guys were happy, and then we volunteered to take them away from ourselves to make it fair. So I think that deserves a spank for everyone.
That was an honorable move, sir.
That was
3
honorable.
cheers for it. Hell yeah.
Yeah, all right. Sorry, Hazard. Carry on. I interrupted you. My bad.
I hadn't started fucking talking.
I just wanted to suck myself up real quick.
He just
Carry on.
breathed.
All right. Well, our strat was basically the same as CSA's. Don't fucking lose. We were gonna rush as much as we could to that fence along B, that one that runs perpendicular to the corn. Fight our way up along it, and then hold it to cap B, so that any CSA coming from their main or from A had to come at us in a strong position. C point was supposed to be held by some of our smaller units. But First Delaware outperformed them. Was that First Delaware CSA that was going over there?
Yes,
First Delaware outperformed them.
Said by nobody.
And so we were constantly having to throw PA or A and V or a section of HD back there to C, and so we were very much getting fucked on B point.
I thought you were about to say we had to throw it back to C.
Yeah. Had to twerk on over.
I would have been down for that if that was the strat.
So yeah, I mean, it was a execution. Fucking execution of our strat. They executed better. Then you got anything, Killer? You wanna take your pants off and show us what you got to think?
Honestly, they've been off all day, mate. That's why that's why I've got a problem.
And by outperform, we just mean they purely outperformed our smaller units, as earlier in the thing we were talking about, and basically Hazard was holding on to the B side, running with the main infantry. I was on the far right side of Union side, down by the railroad, and I was giving fair warning from them running from A up to the corn towards C, but our guys were still losing the fight.
I don't want to string anyone out to dry, obviously.
The one time we actually pushed and we took the B point, we lost the C point, so it was really useless. So the Union just managed to always have 2 points, or the CSA always managed to have 2 points anytime they capped their close one. We always just had 1.
It's not so much of me trying to hang somebody out to dry. I was just trying to say that the CSA just purely outperformed us.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's obvious. They're going to get beaten by bus.
Aye, Maryland Foot Cavalry had something to do with that, I think. Same with 5th NC and our other allies.
First MDE.
I-Corps, sorry, don't mean to leave you lads out. Absolutely.
I mean, I will have to give Union some credit. At the beginning of that first match there, you guys were able to throw us off pretty good on off of B. But I mean, we were just able to clap back pretty soon, and once that happened,
sacrificial charge.
Yeah.
In the field.
Well, those fights on the CSA left side, your guys' right, on that zigzag fence was pretty fun.
Oh, it was very solid.
Pretty good fight.
Yeah,
I know
I'm
me and
not at
Zap
all
were over
dismayed.
there.
Just throwing Maryland left to right the whole game.
Tossing them side to side.
Sweeping those woods. 'Cause you lads like to camp out over there quite a bit. We just had to sweep it repeatedly, and every time we did, we'd move away, and you would reinfest it.
Oh, at the woods right there by the corner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I don't even know who the fuck was in there.
Neither. I don't even know we had anyone there.
I think it was just randoms, honestly, because like
It was
we would send a
probably-
unit over, and then you guys would all of a sudden charge down the fence line.
How many was it?
I couldn't tell you.
It was
Honestly.
probably around 10 at most.
Okay, it's
That would
probably
be a-
Palmetto then. They were probably they asked to sit near the line and watch if you were going down the railroad.
It could have been
So we
Tall
could
Gray
get-
Friends.
Could have been Tall Gray and friends.
Tall Gray and Friends, that's the new unit name. It's gotta be.
It's a Bigfoot and friends out there.
Instead of coming in with like SB next week, it's Tall Gray and Friends.
The new Tall
What
Gray
does
stream.
SB stand for?
Shenandoah Valley Regulars. I think that's
Oh,
what their
okay.
name is.
It was Shenandoah Potomac when they had a Union regiment in there.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, anyway, moving on, sorry.
Very good. So let's go to the second round. Towering Trunks, again, CSA 1. So what was your guys' strategy going into that round, and how did you guys react to the ever-changing battlefield?
This should be
Once
fun.
again, don't lose.
Pretty much if same kind of strategy, just barrel towards the middle point, take it, hold both points, and get as many kills as possible.
Yeah, one thing I would point out that the Union kept doing is they kept spawning as artillery even after we'd clearly taken the point, and that was just feeding tickets.
That I think that might have gotten us like a good 120 tickets, just those out of line deaths. I was up there with you, because we sent half of my regiment to go take their artillery.
Yeah, and they didn't pull off it at all. They just kept spawning, and they'd appear right in front of a full line, and they didn't get any kills because they're just surrounded immediately. So I don't know. I think there's definitely a learning point to be had for those whatever units that they had on artillery tonight. In that, when you lose that position on that map in particular, you gotta switch. You gotta switch off of it and just go with the infantry. If you retake the position, perfect. Then you can go back to artillery, but the second that point's lost, you can't just keep spawning arty.
I do have one question. So at some point in the match, the CSA were putting caissons in artillery to block the C flag. Was that a high command thing, or was that someone just did it and then everyone just hopped on?
That was a me thing.
I didn't notice.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know it was like a unwritten rule.
I didn't know that.
Because I called that out as a scummy ass tactic. Because honestly, it's like you have a knife in a fucking fist fight. Like you don't need it to win, so why do it? That was my whole take on it.
Yeah, we thought it was pretty. It wasn't like necessary. We thought it was fucking hilarious.
Well, yeah, say,
but
go on, sorry.
yeah, you'd pretty much have to have someone in artillery move the cannon back, just so like you can have an infantryman or a flag bearer actually put up your flag. We had a cannon pointing at the point anyway, and we were just saying, you know, if it flips a cannon out of the flagpole, then you know, so be it. We'll say they helped, but yeah, that was all fifth NC.
To summarize,
we would have took that point back. Yeah, like the last time we took it, but like half of our guys were just getting stabbed in the back because they were all trying to hit F on the flagpole when you guys charged in. So nobody was actually defending the charge. They were all just turning, trying to somehow move the caisson as if they could move it themselves. And I was just stood there looking at them like I don't know what the hell you guys are doing. So they just got absolutely clapped from the back.
It's just one of those tactics that I don't think we needed it to win, and overall I think it was a bad call. I didn't know about it. I found out about it later.
you win. You won that even without that.
Yeah.
Well, I think y'all only by the time that I think that was actually put into place, I think there was only one unit that actually came for that flag. That was during the time most of y'all were going to back cap our point,
Yeah, we
and
did come for C.
and most of them were killed off just trying to get to the point. Nevertheless, trying to actually lower our flag, um, but we didn't see literally any action on that middle point pretty much since then.
Yeah, we just stopped when I realized that you guys were doing that. I was like, fuck that. Let's just go to B. Go through
Yeah.
A, go to B, fight for that. Because what are we gonna do? We're gonna go stand there and spend a minute and a half, an arty guy, moving the wall while you guys run back from B and shoot us? No.
And the whole time at that point, Maryland is just running back and forth, trying to find you lads. Like in the woods, we're searching, we're on like a patrol schedule practically. Like you said about before the interview began, it was like Benny Hill music, because legit, we're just trying to find you.
Yeah, no. There was a point where I was sat on y'all's artillery since when we took it. I seen the entire CSA army just move across the field to go find y'all in the woods. And then, just some hectic comms happen, and then you just see the entire CSA army move all the way back across the field towards B. It's pretty comedic.
Well, it's a pretty good fight in the woods, though, especially on the road going towards the back cap, in the corner in the woods on that fence line. There's some pretty good fighting there. A couple of ambushes, a couple of fights.
Yeah,
Wasn't too
the
bad.
fighting was great. You guys outperformed us on melee on that second map. That's why I'm saying like that. I'm not mad about that fucking RDK on stuff because you guys would have won that regardless.
Yeah, there was nothing when me and Hazard were talking about. There was quite literally nothing we could do past that point besides just fight tooth and nail.
And you did, because when we did find you lads, it was always a battle every time.
Oh yeah, it was real fun tonight. Everybody fought hard.
It's fun for everybody except for like the 5 guys we left on A cap the whole time because they didn't see any action until like 5 minutes before the end of the match.
Oh no!
I tried to sneak around and take A,
Honestly,
but they shot me down.
The last,
Yeah,
the
that
last,
spotted
like,
you
the last
there, Doug.
5 minutes, the last 5 minutes was the most fun in that second game. We had a lot of fun.
I remember finding Killer's unit in on the way to Alpha. And we just ran into each other, and Killer and I both died, I think, right in the beginning of the engagement. And I just remember shouting, and like I hear his voice, and I'm like, "Hi, Killer." Killer, you want to tell him what you said?
I said, Zapstar, your mom has the clap.
And I'm sitting there, I'm like, Killer, we're both dead. We can die with dignity here together.
Yeah, I
The man
apologize.
makes-
In the server, it was.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
I
man makes a
originally,
server
I said it to somebody else, but it was already on my mind, and I heard your voice, and that was the only thing that could come out. So, that's why I apologized. I didn't mean it.
Yeah, public
It was
server
the-
message. Zapstore, I'm sorry.
It was the aggression talking, not me.
Oh yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, I had fun.
Does the USA want to add anything for the second round?
He's going to
Doug.
tell you our fucking what our actual strategy was.
Yeah.
It was we thought we were going to fight for A the whole time. We sent everybody to A. Then everyone had to go to C. Then everybody was coming back. That's why Zapstar couldn't find anyone because everyone was either at A or coming back from Maine going straight at C until we just stopped going there. And then it was all through C up the road, and that's when everyone started finding us.
Yeah, see, I just expected that you lads would keep pushing that point, and so I'm there to like hit any unit that tries to move through those woods along beside us, and it just didn't happen. It's like fighting ghosts out there with Maryland.
The only thing you kept running into was me.
Yeah, exactly. I kept running into Union scouts, and that was it. So I figured, oh, these scouts, there must be a unit nearby. No, no, it wasn't the case. And my lads are like, Zap, what are we doing out here? I'm like, mate, I'm trying. We're trying to find them.
Does CSA normally go for the A point? Because I don't ever recall seeing CSA go to A in any situation until the end of the game.
There was a
It is a
time
long
on
walk.
that map back when we were first, because HD we got like these maps set up so that we can like view strategies and stuff like that. And we have a picture of what was it? Towering Trunks is the second map, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Towering
Yeah.
Trunks, where USA spawn is near the C point. And that's when we used to fight for A point. And that's where we're going off of, thinking, oh, the spawn's over there, we fight for A.
Oh no, we still
spawn is by
fought
A.
for we still fight for A a lot of the time in CSA when
Yeah,
I've
but
played it.
we should have fought for C.
And we've won
Like,
fighting
around
for A. It's C is a long run too.
That's fair. Thank you. Does anyone else have any other comments or questions that they want to say?
I'm proud of you guys.
That was a good game, lads. Outstanding work. Always a pleasure to fight. By your side and against you.
Yeah, it was a good night, fellas. Good fighting all around.
Solid.
For all the lovely people out
yeah,
there.
it's nice having these large battles and everything. And I have to throw it out there. I mean, Sussy Core is just unstoppable.
Killer. I won't forget what you said.
Eagle, before we go, can I bring to light the heroic actions of an individual on our team who
Yes.
volunteered himself to go onto the CSA and try to dismantle that wall.
There's video proof of this as well.
Unwanted. He sacrificed his game to go over there and try to make the game fair for everyone.
What a hero.
Well, that wall just got 2 cannons higher. I don't know what you all talking about.
We're in his debt.
Every
We're gonna
time
build
he
a
just-
statue in his
he
honor.
got
Build that
killed.
wall.
He got team killed, and he's like, "Oh, they just killed me again." And he'd be like, "I'm going back." And we're like, "No, just don't do it." And he's like, "No, I'm doing it."
Who was this?
Torgray.
Oh, of course.
I think he would have gotten. I think he might have gotten team killed for other reasons than trying to tear down that wall.
Or right says, if you ever listen to this, build a statue in Towering to Tog.
Yeah, right there on that point.
Didn't one of his guys say something racist, and then he took a big fit in the Steam chat?
Yeah.
He was like, "Bam, bam, get him out, bam." We were like, I was like, "Oh my god."
Just infighting amongst SV.
If they build the statue, they gotta
Sure.
build it right in front of the spot where you raise the flag.
And suddenly they were no longer Togray and friends.
Well,
Togray and rivals.
I don't even think Torgray didn't actually know. I think Zin said, "Torgray, one of your guys just said the M word," and he just immediately believed him. It was just like, "Ban him, ban him."
That's great.
I was so shocked. We were hiding in the little hut, and I was just like, I kind of jumped.
You got spooked.
Literally.
The quiet barn. And then he just hears the word, "Ban him! Ban him!"
The hammer. He's slamming his fist on the table.
No question. Like, really? Where's the proof? Like, he got a screenshot. It says, "Ban him." That'll be on his stream, won't it?
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know.
And if he was on CSA side, there'll be the proof right in there in his stream too, because he typed it in chat.
Oh no.
Oh god.
That's amazing. So yeah.
Jesus Christ.
With that being said, I hope you all enjoyed tonight's event. Please like, comment, share, subscribe for more. And with that being said, we'll see you in the next broadcast. Have a good night.
Kisses.
Godspeed.